Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Hello everyone, Tobin Doobie here from GMGenie, a blog for game masters who see themselves as wish granters rather than level designers, and I just ran the final session of my pirate/mythology campaign that I've been running since July. And I want to share with you two principles of how to run a final session. Final sessions are demanding. I'm one of those game masters who likes to let the players have a lot of influence over the game world, let their ideas kind of evolve into whole adventures sometimes, but no matter how much ad-lib you allow in your game, your final session has to be somewhat scripted, because it's got to wrap up all the ideas that are still on the table. You know, your campaign table. Because if those ideas don't get wrapped up, then the player creativity that put them on the table in the first place really is wasted. It's like to honor your players ad-libbing, you have to railroad. Read this article about how railroading isn't always a bad thing, and that's the first principle. It's okay for final sessions to be more scripted, and final sessions are a railroading, ad-libbing conundrum. The next principle I'm going to talk about is going to sound like the complete opposite. Namely, as the PCs are going up against the bad guy, fighting the ultimate battle to save the world, at least to determine the outcome of the campaign, right? Suddenly, story matters a lot more than rules. And that's dangerous because the rules are usually there to support the story. Final session, it's a different game. So a little bit of context. My final session pitted a pirate crew against an undead cat lady lich indwelt by Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft. And through pirating, her same transfiguration spell, two of the party members were able to become possessed by the deities Neptune and Luna. Long story short, you've got two PC gods fighting an NPC goddess, while the other PCs try to undo the enchantment that brought her here in the first place. Now that was our game, but no matter what game you're doing, when you have a high-powered climactic battle like that, it becomes a lot more about story and roleplay and a lot less about dice. Because what, they're gonna roll low and lose some hit points, and that'll matter next session? I'm not saying throw out rules. I'm saying if your character wants to narrate something awesome, like because we're Neptune and Luna, we work together to create a portal to the ocean floor and blast our opponent away with a tidal wave, well then that's cool, and it should succeed because they're engaging with your game world, they're adding interesting details, and they're playing their characters. So those are my principles about final sessions. Script them, and as long as they're respecting the game, let players get away with a lot of BS. How do you like to run a final session? What is the best final session you've ever run? Leave me a note in the comments, and I'll see you next time. To Captain Balboa, the Fair Lady, and their inimitable crew, you guys were great. Too bad more of you weren't drinking age. What does it mean, giant octopus? When a 29-year-old man came in with a bunch of 15-year-olds. Maybe it means gaming transcends all ages. We'll go with that.